Well met, Spartans. Welcome to this Assassin's Creed Odyssey Ultimate Edition, many editions comparison. I'm going to help you guys figure out which edition of Assassin's Creed Odyssey you should get, because there's like 7 or 6 of them, and it might be a little bit confusing. People have asking me things like, does it include the main game? Is the Ultimate Edition just an add-on? All different sides of things, so I'm going to help you out and make sure you get the best version that you can get so that you can get ready for Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Alright, let's get in then. So first thing first, get to the screen here. We're going to go into the Ubisoft site and I'm going to go through it for you guys. Just need to click a button here. Hopefully there's no noises in the background that happens in between. I'm just going to try and do this in one take. So you can see here in the screen here on the official Ubisoft site, well, if I get my camera out of the way, there's a couple of editions here. So you have, I think, 7 editions. I was right, there's 7. So there's a couple of questions you have to ask yourself, if I can remember what those were, when deciding which version to buy. You have to ask yourself, do you care about DLC and season pass content? Do you care about physical items? And then do you care about music going on in the background that's really, really, really freaking loud as someone goes by in their loud ass car because it's summer and they think that everybody wants to listen to their damn music? But also, if you actually care about free games that come with certain editions. Okay, so to answer those questions, the Gold Edition up contains said free games, which is Assassin's Creed Remake, Remastered, not Remake. I got Resident Evil Remake in my head. Assassin's Creed 3 Remastered, as you can see here from the Gold Edition. Where's that one? The Ultimate Edition should be there, not there. Right. Gold Edition. So you can see there you get a remastered edition of that, as well as the Assassin's Creed Liberation Remastered Edition. And that also includes the Season Pass from the Gold Edition. So you get the Season Pass content. Season Pass content has 3 episodes, as you see there. And each of those episodes, at least the PlayStation in my account, has 5 achievements each, so you have 15 achievements for each of those. Plus the free games there as well, Assassin's Creed Remastered and Assassin's Creed Liberation Remastered, which is from Black Flag originally, I think. But yeah, so if you want those things, this is the version to get. If you want those things as well as the optional deluxe stuff, so temporary boosts if you want to shorten the length of your game, maybe naval pack stuff so you can customize and add that have stats as well to your ship, and then you have weapon here and outfits, but also as well with this one, so I get a mount outfit as well, the Cronus pack. I think this was a pre-order thing or something, because this one is separate in the Matrix, but these ones are part of the deluxe pack, and obviously this is included in the deluxe pack, but it's kind of almost separate as well because it's separate in the Matrix here, as you see. Is the Matrix the right word, or am I thinking Neo? You see a Cronus pack is separated from the digital. I think the digital pack on its own, if it was on its own ever, it's not really ever on its own in this list really. Oh, apart from here actually. Alright, so if you just got this edition, which is the Medusa edition, which we're going to speak about in a moment, then you'd only get the pack that is here, this one. You wouldn't get none of these free, okay? There's a bike going by now. I'm just going to go straight and we're just going to pretend that never happened. So, alright. That's the Ultimate Edition. That's the edition that I've got. If we go up now in the Medusa Edition has an interesting thing. It shows the Blind King as an additional mission, but there's a serious omission, or a serious couple of omissions from this. So with this edition, this is the only edition that's physical, that doesn't include as many of the other physical things you get with the other 2 editions that are available physical. But you also don't get the Season Pass content. And I think for the cost, I would probably avoid this unless you really, really have a hard-on for a Medusa head statue, and you're going to buy the Season Pass content separately. You can see here that it's just no Season Pass. There's no Deluxe Pass with the Medusa Edition. There's no Steelbook. There's no Lithograph. There's no... yeah, Lithograph, there we go. So if we go into here, you'll see that none of those things are here. But if we go into the next one up, the Spartan Edition and the Paphian Edition are exactly the same, minus the fact that you get like a bigger statue. There's a bigger, cooler statue with 2 dudes instead of 1. Protagonist and maybe a bad guy, or the main bad guy. And then here you're just on your lonesome doing a cool jump. So this one costs like about £40 more, something like that. Or a lot more than £40 more, as you can see the prices here at the bottom. So yeah, other than that though, those 2 are exactly the same apart from the statue that you get and the box design that you get there. I think this box design looks kind of cooler, but you'll get that box design. I suppose that's cool as well. But you'll get the Steelbook and the Lithograph here is not included in the Medusa Edition, as well as the Season Pass is not included. And we'd have to therefore assume that because the Season Pass is not included, I think the season pass is what gets you the Assassin's Creed 3 Remastered and Liberation, the free games. So you don't get the free games as well, this one. You don't get the season pass, you don't get the free games. Avoid the Medusa edition, I would say, unless you are really like Gorgons. I would leave that one alone. If you're rich and want physical items, go for one of these two, if they're in stock. If you just want all of the game's content, including the bonus mounts and different things and weapons and such, then you want to go with the Ultimate Edition, which concludes everything basically. Someone's making bag noises outside now. The only other thing I want to show you, apart from that, we should cover everything now. I don't think I've missed anything. Is how you get this Medusa bonus here. That is no longer really a Medusa bonus without actually buying the Medusa edition. And then that way you'll have every single mission that's available that I'm aware of and that the internet's aware of anyway. So like I said, obviously anything gold edition up will get you minus the Medusa edition and minus the deluxe edition, obviously, because the deluxe edition is just there's no season pass in that as well. The deluxe edition is just the deluxe stuff, which is the Cronus pack, and that one, the deluxe stuff that I showed you, which is just the all these stuff at the bottom. That's all you get with the deluxe edition, the main game, and this stuff here at the bottom. You don't get any of the games of the bonus games or the season pass, okay? But aside from that, gold edition, ultimate edition, and then the other two editions minus the Medusa edition get you all the gameplay stuff. But if you want the Medusa edition bonus, which seems to be where it was at one point, then all you do is you go into your Uplay club here. You can do it online or in the actual console or whatever device that you're playing on, platform you're playing on. You go in here and it's available to you. It's called the Blind King. It's available for 40 units, and you can get that if you don't even have 40 units right now if you've not played the game. By the time you do 2 or 3 quests, main quests in the game, you'll have 40 points. You'll be able to redeem that in no time. So no worry about it. I can show you how to do it on the PlayStation as well if you would like to know. So in the main menu as well on your PlayStation, whether you're in-game or whatever, you also get to the main menu. So at the top left there, you'll see that it says main menu. You go onto the D-pad left or whatever if you're using a mouse. Go into Ubisoft Club. Wait for it to take half an hour to load. And then just try and fill the time by looking awkwardly at different screens that you have open. Then go on to rewards. And then it's the same deal. You'll just see it at the top. Select it, and then you've already got your Medusa edition bonuses. So if you had that, combine that with the Ultimate Edition, you got everything, basically. Gold Edition, you'll have everything but the DLC stuff, that's weapons and different mount designs, and or weapon, I should say, and the naval thing, which I think all have statistical things as well. So it's not just cosmetic, I should say, because they all have statistics. The weapons have statistic values, armor has statistical benefits, and even the naval stuff as well. But it might just be customization in naval thing, I'm not sure. But anyway, that's everything. So I would recommend, like I said, if you don't care about the season pass stuff, then go with I said still go with the Golden Edition at this point, because you get the free games as well. So I would say Gold Edition minimally, but Ultimate Edition. So if you don't want to think about nothing, you don't want to think about, do I want now or not? Just go with the Ultimate Edition, and then you've got all the stuff, and then you can get your Blind King, and you're good to go, and then you're ready for Assassin's Creed Valhalla. If you liked this content and it was useful to you and it's answered all your questions, if you have any other questions, let me know in the comments. Don't forget to leave a like if you like it, and subscribe and do all that good stuff that people do when they like things. It really helps apparently, and YouTube will appreciate it, but not as much as I will. Appreciate your time, and I hope I've answered your question quickly and succinctly. I still managed to end up 10 minutes. Damn. Never do this stuff quickly. And I'm hot. There's Ivy when I need to